Chapter 24 of For Heaven's Sake, Little Talks to Little Folks by Rev. Gerald T. Brennan. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Chapter 24 God's Answer. Many of you boys and girls think that God doesn't answer your prayers. Well, you're wrong. God does answer your prayers. God always answers your prayers. Let me tell you a Christmas story. It was the month of December, and little Jimmy Hogan was thinking about Christmas. Jimmy knew just what he wanted for Christmas. Jimmy wanted a bicycle, a red bicycle, a shining red bicycle that he had seen in a downtown store. Every day Jimmy thought about that red bicycle. Jimmy wanted that bicycle more than anything else in the world. So Jimmy decided to say some prayers. Every night when Jimmy said his prayers, he asked God to get that bicycle for him at Christmas. Now, Jimmy's mother was very poor. A bicycle, you know, costs lots of money. Mrs. Hogan didn't have money enough to buy the bicycle. Every night Mrs. Hogan heard Jimmy praying for the red bicycle. And every night Mrs. Hogan shook her head. The mother knew that Christmas would be a sad day for Jimmy. There would be no bicycle, and Jimmy would certainly be disappointed. Well, Christmas came, and Jimmy didn't get the red bicycle. On Christmas night Jimmy knelt down to say his prayers. "Jimmy," said his mother, "I suppose you feel bad because you didn't get a bicycle for Christmas. I hope that you're not mad at God because God didn't answer your prayers." Jimmy looked at his mother. "No, Mother," said the boy, "I'm not mad at God. God answered my prayers. God said no." When you pray, boys and girls, God always listens, and God always answers your prayers. God may not answer your prayers the way you want Him to answer, but He answers just the same. Sometimes God answers right away. Sometimes God makes you wait. Sometimes God says yes. Many times God says no. God always gives some kind of an answer. You know, many times when you pray for something, God knows that that thing will not be good for you. That's when God says no. Then God may give you something better, something for which you never even asked. Just keep in mind that God knows what's good for you. God knows too what will harm you. God never makes a mistake. God answers your prayers by giving you what is best for you. So when you pray, leave the answer to God. God may say yes. God may say no. You will always get some kind of an answer to your prayers. Remember, God's answer is always the right answer. End of chapter 24.